What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're brand new here, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time stopping in, feel free to click that like button, click that subscribe button, because there is a ton of brand new content on the way, and I promise it's gonna get really good. But before we head out today, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video. You guys know the brand, you've heard of them, I've talked about them before. I've worked with these guys before on LED headlights, LASFIT Auto LED. They sent me out this pretty cool little gadget for really for road trips, for just emergencies, stuff like that. Now, from what I understand, this is a really cool thing to have. This is a very, very compact tire inflator. It also has a battery charger, pressure checker, all that stuff in it. And this is going to be really cool and come in really handy for trips, you know, longer trips, shorter trips. If you go off-roading and you need to air down your tires, air up your tires, whatever the case may be, comes in this case here, which is really nice. I love it when companies give out, you know, these kind of cases and really just pack it up very, very well. And I think this is going to be pretty cool, guys. It's going to come in really, really handy. Check our tire pressure. And what's really cool about this is you screw it onto your valve stem, and it gives you your tire pressure reading. We've got 33.5. That's where I keep my tires usually. 33 to 35. Usually 33 in the summer because, as you guys know, they get warm and the tire pressure goes up. But if we did need to inflate, we would just, you know, crank up with whatever pressure we want to inflate it for. So we just want to do 34 right here. So we're going to crank it down to 34. Hit the go button. All right, then you hit the go button right here, just the power button, click it once. And we are at 34.5 on the front driver's side tire. And just like that, you've got a quick, easy way to reinflate a potential low tire. I really like the fact that you could screw this on and it stays there. You don't have to hold it. And it pretty much just does the work for you. Super compact, super easy to carry around. Throw it back in its case, throw it in your trunk, your back seat, whatever you need to do. Super essential tool for road trips. So huge shout out to LASFIT for sending that out to me. Definitely going to be putting that to use for sure. I will have a link in the description where you can get your own. Speaking of trips, we are going to be taking a small trip to pick up something pretty cool. We're going to pile up in the Hummer and we are going to take it up to Kansas City. Now, Kansas City is like 3 hours away from our current location. So we are going to take a little drive up there to probably, I would say 95%, I'm certain I'm going to be bringing back something pretty cool, and I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm super pumped for it. I'm really excited because this video, along with the other video that you may or may not see before or maybe after this one, the two things that I've been wanting to do for like 10 years, maybe a little bit more, but I can't wait to get up there and you know, get this ball rolling and really check it out. So let's get to Kansas City. All right, so if you guys can tell, we are in a completely different vehicle, and I can't wait to get it home, show you guys everything about it. But we ran up to Kansas City because we found a really good deal on a brand new, well, not brand new to us truck. And it is a 3/4 ton truck. But I want you to comment down below right now. Do you think this is a 6.0 or do you think this is a Duramax? It is a Denali. You can tell that by the steering wheel, but it could be gas, it could be diesel. Which one do you think it is? Comment down below. But I can tell you one thing. This is a totally different driving experience. Being in a full-size crew cab truck, this is my very first one. Especially going from the Hummer. Hummer's a 4-door, of course, but going from the Hummer to a truck this size, very different experience. But it really feels great to be in a full-size crew cab truck. Now, the reason that we've wanted to get this truck was, you know, not only just to have another bigger truck, but also to have more room and
room in the back because we are actually expanding our family. Haven't said anything about this at all on really any of my social medias, but we are pregnant, and we will be expecting, you know, at some point, maybe by the end of the year, by the beginning of next year. So this is going to be kind of like the main travel vehicle, you know, the family vehicle. I wanted it to be another truck. But I've wanted a truck like this since high school, and I graduated about 2011. So that long ago, and it's taken a little while, but finally worked our way up to it, and can't wait to get it home. So far everything is great. This truck is in pretty good shape, and I can't wait to show it to you guys once we do get back home. But we're just going to enjoy the drive back. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have ourselves a 2012 GMC Sierra Denali 2500 HD Duramax, and this is freaking cool, guys. I'm beyond excited. This is like Christmas, man. This is crazy. I've been wanting a diesel pickup truck literally since high school. And obviously high school, I could not afford it. You know, I had the OBS, and I'm like, man, it'd be cool to have a diesel alongside the OBS. And you know, there's just not a way that I can make that happen. And yeah, so here we are in the Duramax. Very first time on the channel. So yeah, this is my my very first diesel truck. I've been thinking about this for probably over a year now, probably closer to 2 years. You guys know I've got the Hummer H3, you know, and I love the Hummer, don't get me wrong, I really do. But as I said before, we are expanding our family, we are having a baby, and just wanted something bigger, something more comfortable, something that I know is going to last quite a while. And this is it, guys. This is the truck. Like, I've owned this truck for just a couple of hours. We went all the way to Kansas City and back to get this, and I already feel like I've owned it for a long time. I already feel like I've owned this truck for like a month, and yeah, it's a crazy moment. I'm kind of at a loss for words, because it took a lot of work to get this truck, as far as like going through I'm a truck driver, so getting on the phones, doing a lot of talking, a lot of calling, a lot of finding it, you know, hunting around and finding it, then pretty much looking for a Duramax for probably a good solid month now. I don't remember if you, I don't know if you guys remember that I posted, you know, on my Snapchat, on my Instagram story, that I was looking for a Duramax, and just so happened my dad found this one on Craigslist in Kansas City, and I'm like, dude, this truck is it's too good of a deal. Like, it really is a good deal, and there's no way that I could pass up on this specific truck. So I'm going to go over everything here, and you know, let you guys see the truck, and you know, introduce you to this new truck on the channel. I'm really excited about it. I really am just glad to have it. I'm super stoked about this. This is, you know, it's like a little dream for me to have a diesel, and we're finally making it a reality here. All right, so here she is. Yes, it is a black Denali Z71
Duramax. And yeah, black, it really wasn't the color that I was after. You know, I really wanted white, and you know, maybe even like the charcoal gray, but this one just fell into place. It was just a perfect opportunity. I couldn't pass it up. Black is going to be a little bit harder to take care of, but you know, I'll deal with it. I mean, it's a good looking truck. I love black, don't get me wrong. You could do so much with black, but you know, it is a little bit harder to manage and harder to take care of, but that's okay. It is a Z71, which is pretty cool. Kind of keeps the channel, you know, that Z71 vibe. And overall, this is a really solid, really clean truck. Like I said, it is a 2012, so you know, you're gonna have a few different flaws, but for the price that I got this truck at, I'm really not gonna complain too much, because it is really clean. And I'm gonna go over all of that in this video. I'm gonna go over all the, you know, the positives, you know, the negatives. I'm going to show you what's going on in certain places. I'm not going to hide that from y'all. I'm just going to tell you exactly how it is, and we're just going to go over this new addition to the channel. Now, some of you guys might be asking, why do I need a 3/4 ton truck? Well, not only the fact that I just want a diesel, just to have it, just to bring something new to the channel. I mean, the very first ever diesel vehicle that I've ever owned is right here, Denali Duramax. You know, it's not brand new. It's not a $60,000-$70,000 truck, but it is still a very clean, very solid Duramax with pretty low miles for the year, and for the fact that it is a diesel. I mean, just look at this truck. This is a good looking truck. I mean, you can't help but to like the way this looks. Now, you know, I've never been a huge fan of this body style, but there are certain models and certain trim levels that I really like, and this setup on this specific truck is one of them. So history on this truck, it is a one owner truck. It's been owned by one person since 2012, and that's what makes it, you know, pretty cool. It's hard to find one owner trucks that are that age. It does have 148,700 miles on it, probably 800, a little over 800 by now, since we drove it back to Kansas City. And that's, I mean, that's relatively low. That's pretty much within range of, you know, driving an HD truck and the miles that people usually put on them. A couple of things that I had to have on a Duramax that were kind of something that I really wanted were the cab lights. I really wanted the cab lights. You know, I was going to settle for one that didn't have cab lights if I had to, but I really didn't want to. And I wanted the black leather interior. That was just kind of one of the things to me that I just really really wanted, the black leather interior. We'll get to the interior in a second. We're going to go over some of this exterior. Now, you really can't tell, you know, if there's anything wrong with it. There's not a whole lot wrong that's really wrong with it per se, but just kind of normal wear and tear. One thing that's pretty cool, this is like a factory bug shield. You know, pretty cool extra paint protection that blends right into the truck. Really don't mind that at all. It does have a few rock chips, and it does have some hail dents, you know, throughout some of these body panels, which it's a truck, you know, it's going to set outside. That's kind of expected. Everything is stock. This truck has not been modded in any way. No suspension mods, no tuning, no making it off-road use only, if you know what I mean. It's just a perfectly stock, clean slate truck, and that's what I was after. Now, some people like to buy trucks that already have stuff done to it. You know, if it did have a few things done to it, I really wouldn't have minded, but I was really searching for that clean slate, because you just don't know what, you know, how it was installed, who installed it, the quality of the install, the quality of the parts, and I really wanted just to be able to do that kind of stuff on my own if I were to do, you know, anything to the truck. So it's nice that it's a clean slate, and everything that's going to be done to it is going to be done by me, and I'm going to know exactly, you know, who, what, and how it was done. Now, one of my favorite features, and some of you guys may or may not like these, I love these 5-spoke Duramax wheels. These are one of my favorite stock wheels on any Duramax ever. I just think they look good. They look clean, sporty. I just really like the way that they look. This tire, it's a Ridge Grappler, a Nito Ridge Grappler, came on the truck. Pretty sure it's not the stock tire size, but it honestly, I really don't mind the way that it looks. You know, it kind of gives it a pretty decent stance. And another one of my favorite features on this specific truck is the fact that it does not have any of the chrome bumpers.
So no chrome bumpers. The front is paint matched from the factory, as well as the rear. We've got the fog lights, you know, the normal headlights, stuff like that. And of course, this is the Duramax with the Allison transmission. Super clean up front, really not a whole lot going on up here. There are some minor, you know, little scuffs and stuff, but I mean, again, it is a 2012. There is no rust whatsoever forming on the rockers, inside of the doors, cab corners. Everything's nice and solid and clean. But we get to this bedside. This one does have a few different issues. Really kind of hard to see since it's darker now, but there is a few dents here that I think can be taken out with paintless dent repair. There is a few little rust bubbles forming up here, but overall everything's solid. There's really not a lot of rust going on there. I think I could take that inner fender out and kind of catch that before it gets too far. And it does. This is probably the biggest thing on this truck. Somebody's hit it with something. I'm not sure if that could be PDR'd out. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if somebody could do it. If they can, cool. If not, I'll just deal with it later. Stock exhaust, of course, paint matched rear bumper. I love the paint matched bumper on these. Backup camera. It does have a plastic bed liner, which is kind of a bummer, but at the same time I can just have a spray-in bed liner put in here, which I will do in the future. It did come with this toolbox. It's not awful. You know, it is kind of big, takes up quite a bit of space, but it might be good to have something like that for storage. I might keep it in there, I might not, I don't know yet. I did already upgrade the license plate lights. Just swap those out to LED 194s. Of course, we got the receiver hitch on there. This side of the truck is the good side. I mean, the other side's not terrible, but this side is the perfect side. There's absolutely nothing going on this side. Like, this side looks as clean as can be. And yeah, I just love it. It looks good, man. From all angles, this truck really looks good. And yeah, side steps right there. You know, it's got those chrome accents, which I really don't mind the chrome accents. It's not super flashy on this Denali. Most Denalis are just really in your face with a lot of chrome, like I said, with the bumpers and stuff. But this one is really just not super flashy. Will need the steps, like I said, pregnant wife. And then in the future, if you guys watch this after we do have our baby, it's good to have the steps for your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, because this truck is massive. This truck in stock form is really big. I mean, I've never had a truck this new, but this truck is pretty big, just without any mods done to it, any lift done to it at all. I'm 6 foot tall, and that's where the mirror goes. But yeah, so probably asking what I am thinking as far as outside exterior modifications. I'm going to definitely hook it up with some Boost Auto Parts stuff. We're going to obviously upgrade to the newer style tow mirrors. These mirrors are okay. They are the factory heated turn signal mirrors from GM, but I love the new style that Boost Auto Parts offers, like the 2014 and up style mirrors. Boost Auto Parts, I want the running boards, the steps. They have new steps with the lights in them. Definitely going to do that. And as much as I like the factory cab lights, one does have a crack in the lens. I do want to upgrade those to Boost Auto Parts cab lights as well. And I think I'm actually going to keep the amber on this truck. I really think I'm going to keep the amber. I like the amber look with the black. Headlights, I would love to get some Alpha Rex headlights on here. And if I can't do Alpha Rex at the moment, just some factory looking black housing, clear reflector headlights. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much as far as I want to go right now. I don't know, it just really doesn't need a whole lot, I don't think. And under the hood here we have a very clean LML Duramax engine. Like I said, I am brand new to the world of Duramax, to the world of diesels in general. So if you guys made it this far in the video and you have any tips on the LML, what I need to look for, what I need to upgrade, stuff like that, please comment down below. I'm going to be learning this process, brand new to it, so I'm going to be learning everything about the world of diesel trucks. But yeah, we've got our DEF filler, which is, found it odd that the DEF was filled up under the hood, very weird. But yeah, I mean, everything's just super clean. They did a good job either cleaning this up or keeping it clean. And yeah, I mean, that's it. That's the Duramax under the hood. Can't see a lot of it, but it is definitely here.
Moving on to the interior, like I said, I wanted the black. It's going to be hard to film because it is black. I do need to upgrade this to LEDs. I can't do the halogens in here. Got to be LEDs. Denali steering wheel. It is heated. You guys may or may not know that. 4-wheel drive, of course, all those controls. The seats is one thing I do want to point out. I'm going to see if I can get some extra light in here. No rips, no tears. This seat has been treated very, very well. Very comfortable seats. I'm very happy with the quality of this interior. Aside from a couple of little things, everything looks really good. The leather wrap on the door panel here, all the switches are very clean, easy to read. I love the air conditioned seats. I didn't even know it had that. That is awesome. Just a really nice, nice truck. Love the Denali little door sill plates. That is, that's a nice little touch. And I love the fact that this is not chrome, but it's like a brushed silver with the wood grain. Really looks good. I mean, it's just a great looking, just nice, simple interior. The one bad thing is somebody has put a plastic cover over the factory dash. This, I think, has got to be this is a cover. So that means I don't know what's going on underneath the cover. And that may or may not be a good thing. If there is a crack, I'm glad that they make covers for it, but I don't know how I feel about that. Same way with the back, no scratches on the plastics, very minimal scratching on the plastics. This is missing. I'll have to get this off of eBay. Over here, that piece of plastic on the passenger seat is kind of messed up. I am kind of sad that there's not any there's cup holders here, which is cool. But I'm sad that there's not any air conditioning back here. But same with the front. These seats are just very, very great shape. They even still smell like new leather, which is really cool because it makes the truck smell good. All the power mirrors or power windows work. Everything power works on this truck. Again, this door panel is good. This leather is good. Here's that plastic that I said was missing from the other side. And then there's that plastic right here. It's kind of torn up, but overall the headliner in perfect shape. There's a couple of little spots that I need to clean. Looks like it does have a leak actually back there. I just washed it. Yeah, that is a little moist, so that's kind of something. Looks like it leaked up here at some point too, but that's kind of something I'm going to have to address. That might be some kind of a common thing. I'm not sure. Really don't know why it would be leaking there. It's got to be the back glass. I'll have to look some things up on this body style of truck. I'm sure it's probably some kind of a common issue with some sort of easy fix to it. Not sure. Did come with these genuine GM stainless little stake pocket things. You actually flip these up. They're pretty cool. You flip these up, they give you just more tie down points. I'm sure it was expensive back in the day. Up in the front, more really clean interior, everything intact, power seats, everything works. Denali plates on all 4 doors, which is nice. The console is not messed up. The only thing that does have a little bit of mess up is on the AC, which is kind of a typical thing where the the letters and stuff rub off. Does have the touchscreen stereo, factory touchscreen stereo, factory Bose sound system. And once again, this cover, one thing that I don't like, somebody did, was self-tapped this cover onto the dash. Don't like that, but there's nothing I could do about it. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of the truck, and I'm very happy with it, aside from that leak that I just discovered, and which may be only a thing that happens when you pressure wash it. Very happy with the truck. Drives very well. Everything's very, very solid. And yeah, I think I got a good deal on it. I think I got a good deal on the truck. It was $28,000. So, not too terrible. I mean, it's right within range of Blue Book, and I'm not at all disappointed with it. Another thing that we've got is factory remote start. And that's going to come in really, really handy this time of the year and in the winter time for sure. Love having a remote start. It's almost a necessity. So yeah, there we go. That is the brand new truck on the channel, 2012 GMC Denali Duramax. And
Dude, I am beyond happy to have this. Like, this weekend has been crazy as far as getting this, and I have one more really cool upload for you guys, something else going on with the OBS. If you follow me on Snapchat, you probably already saw little sneak peeks of it, but I'm really excited to get all this stuff going, especially for the content here on YouTube. So plans for the truck, I'm gonna have to have these windows redone. Darker tint, of course. At some point, I would like to do some performance stuff to it. You know, it's just some mild stuff. I don't really want to go all super crazy since this is going to be my new daily driver. And maybe a leveling kit. And at some point, it's going to need some new tires. Those are kind of low. But yeah, I mean, I've got it to daily drive it, take road trips with it, and also to eventually get a trailer to haul my OBS to different shows. So yeah, comment down below, what do you think about my new, to me, Denali Duramax? This is crazy. It's been a long time since I've had something brand new like this to the channel. So I'm really excited to jump in the world of diesel trucks. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please smack a like on it for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go down below and subscribe, because we've got Duramax and OBS content coming your way, and I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. It's gonna be a good one. We will see you all in the next one.